to be talking with people who have connections. It enables you to get knowledge that you wouldn't have before, enables you to get feedback that you wouldn't have gotten otherwise. It puts you in contact with people who can help you, who you wouldn't have met otherwise. It's a huge catalyst. In the same way that kind of programs like Techstars or Y Combinator, when they were in Boston, allow. But something that, rather than being for a very limited set of people who are here for a limited set of time, is here for the Boston community, always. So there are a few problems, and this is where I would love to get some feedback. The biggest one is, how do we support this? Obviously, if we want to charge people as little as possible, they're probably not going to be able to pay for a space that's going to be permanent. Maybe they can offset the cost somewhat. The coffee shop, it's going to have enough trouble supporting itself. Coffee shops are not a hugely profitable business. So if we assume they can kind of take care of itself, we still have the whole co-working space to take care of. What are some business models that might make this work? There are a few that I've thought of in terms of we can do branding within the space, have companies who do monthly sponsorships of the area. When we have a crowd that's focused on developers or on designers or whoever we decide that our kind of target community is, there are companies who want to reach those people. And especially if we have hundreds of people coming through the space on a monthly basis, I think that could be a good opportunity. There are a lot of other people who kind of have interests in the benefits that this sort of space would create. Universities, because it gets their students more involved in entrepreneurship, it gets them more value in general. Investors, not necessarily VCs, because a lot of Boston VCs especially have this idea that deal flow comes to them. They don't have to do too much kind of proactive outreach. But a lot of angel investors really want to figure out ways to connect with young entrepreneurs. They want a way to be involved and see what's going on. And events are good for that sometimes, but it's hard to kind of tell who's for real or not at an event. You have someone who tells you about a project, but how do you have any way of finding out how much they're working on it or how much progress they're making? If you as an angel investor can come to this place and kind of see what's going on, see who's there frequently, see who's really doing things and doing things well, then that's a big benefit for you. So there are a lot of people who can benefit from this. It's good for a wide variety of groups. It's good for the city of Boston. If more startups can become successful more quickly, how do we harness all of that value that this space will be creating and kind of get it to us? Thoughts?